Hi, in this video we will respond the question, is data exchange, input or output with QGIS and AutoCAD possible via DWG, shapefile, etc. possible? So let's grab an example. Here we are in terrain model. We will import some data. So we go through this button, insert file, and this is pretty much what we need for all the different files. So we can support all these support files are listed over here, and we have AutoCAD as DWG or DXF, and we also have the way to import ArcGIS as a shapefile that is listed over here, and it also supports KMZs. So I'm going to grab an example for DWG. It depends on the type of DWG, if we need to create the thin surface from the 3D faces. If the file contains 3D faces, we can enable this. In this example it doesn't have it, so let's go just like that. Okay, and that's it. So from here we can just go to file, terrain modeling, generate, and create our thin surface, depending on the different properties we want. If we don't need to model one of these features, we can skip it. We can skip it from modeling, but yeah, we just can import like that. So for the next example, let's grab a shapefile. Let's import it here. So let's go to spatial data and let's grab a shapefile, for example contours, open, and similar. We can include attributes and table layers if we have. Here we can set the projection and rotate something if it's needed. If the files are shifted up or down, we can add an offset to fix that. But yeah, basically there we are. Here we can go to terrain modeling ribbon and generate the contours and the triangles from that. In this case the shapefile contains contours, so we don't need to create more. I'm going to just select all, model them, apply, and let's generate again. And that's it. So we can go to the 3D window, and that's the result. We can include all, so we can fix that surface. And that's the way to import data from this other software. Now for exporting, let's suppose an example that we already have a location designed. So we will go to File, Save As, and here we will be able to select DWG. So let's export it to AutoCAD first. So design, export to DWG. I'm going to leave it like here, for example, in this folder. So here we will be able to select the type of export. And we typically will like to export the 3D points and polylines, and we can tell the software what kind of window we want to export, or if we want to export this multiplot as is. So we can decide which one we want to export. Press OK, and that's it. We can go to the folder we had, downloads, and here we can find the pages we just exported. Similarly, we can go to File, Save As, and at this point I won't do it DWG as we just did, but I'm going to export as I believe it's a better export option for this kind of projects than XML. So this one should be compatible with not only with AutoCAD, that also is compatible, but mainly with Civil 3D. We should be able to export this design So to Civil 3D, the main idea will be exporting the surfaces, the corridor surfaces, and we can also export the topography if we want. And here something typical should be selecting the final mesh surface. So we will be grabbing the cross section as is. We press OK, and it will create a surface, and it will export the cross sections. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And it is compatible with AutoCAD and Civil 3D, as I commented. And that's it. Thank you so much